cover being thrown here by the Sky Smoke for Catwalk allows Sense to walk up close towards Arches. Paint shells in towards Tree as well to delay any push in as Sense takes control of mid.
Corey though to take two, not even gonna check them either. But 7 are gonna be through mid. That's one body shot. That almost would have been 3. The repeat. No dashes, no nothing, no smokes. Taking the dual right hand. No. They gotta reload. What? Oh my god, how did they all miss? That's exactly what is happening. Because look at the space eventually taken away. They moving by Catwalk. They don't see anybody by spawn just yet. Corey finds one. The trade taken away. It's a shooting range for Corey to take 4. He lines up all the pins and knocks him down. That hits deep.
You just gotta break it.
He was going back and forth, but they never go and change. And right now, neither will these kind of pushes. The Odin spray to take out 2 more. And we're speaking about orbital strikes, but the only thing they can do right now is just try to survive.
Got the barrier going up as well to just cut off that choke towards the B side. Forcing Sense to find some sort of control here in towards mid, re-clear. At the very least, Gimbo does have all smoke still available. Early one being sent out towards market gives TSM that hint that they should start playing now towards mid CT. Watch out for the choke point at the back as Sense look to creep up. Oh, that's such a bait play.
This could work. Nile, as long as they don't actually give away any info, right? It's just slowly creep forward, and now A is open option, but Hayes is there. Sees the smokes, and now Hayes looking to make contact against the 2. Moves in the corner, and oh, they win 1, but sadly, Guimon is there. People can get past GMD. My bad.
It's just a duck in and out of either smoke, though. When you're an open player, all of Sense, except for Gimbo, will be hovered outside of Tree, which is continuously stalled out by GMD. Using a hunt now for the close angle, but Nature's watching the cross, and GMD just needs to swing out. And Hazed with an inkling. And already slowed down here. Sense continuing to funnel themselves together on an eco, playing those numbers, now expending the Nightfall, but not finding much space on A site.
Hey, but instead, you know, they do actually manage to actually put 2 down. So now they finally get the space they do rightfully want, and the issue becomes is that 7 and Corey are there. You have the Jet player and the previous Jet player as well, but 7 just takes the shot to the smoke, just surmising where he might be chilling. And now it's FRX. What are you going to do, baby? You got 2 in front of you, looking to get picked, so he peeks out. And the op is now moved over. You float up top. You catch the ponytail. And 4X actually looks to win it. He catches 1, but 7 is there. It's back and forth. We playing double Dutch because 2 different angles they have to try to cover. And now they go around. They see 1-7 with the clutch once again.
Pushes out. TSM, though, playing discipline, not looking for much map control. Confident in holding just sights at the moment. Playing very passive towards mid. And Sense they're gonna regroup here towards Cat, where GMD will be the only one waiting.
She either gets paranoid as soon as he looks to move in. Hayes does not get touched by the ultimate. And GMD not left by themselves, cannot take down Ghoul. So there's now commands to pop in. It's now on Corey, decides to play his life, wait for the rotations to come in. It's 3v2, the res is available. So you can see one more come back, but I do not think that TSM necessarily do need it just yet. Doors closed on them, but they decide to invest it for a cleaner round likely. You know, 2 is bigger than 4, and in fact, it is exactly double. And they use the reposition from the shadows to go up heaven. They find nothing, but they should be able to see one's likely in the corner. And now they move in as 3. That's one taken. GMD to take 4. The man from almost every single ultimate that we've been talking about. Now fully gone. Astro Wall also available on TSM side.
Huge should be able to save the Cosmic Divide for the retake there, right? For Hazed, who does earn the first blood. Ghoul will go for the plant, though, and Corey knows that there's at least 2 present in Tree. Looking to put pressure on the retake situation.
Enemy remaining.
That was such a nice dart as well to catch both of the people that were looking to plant.
Towards top mid. He's still trying to keep a lock down on towards A main as Corey looks to re-clear towards catwalk. Unknowingly might swing into 2, but holding the off angle instead would be good for the first.
And dashes away right on time. Knows one more there, and Gimbo has a couple of options which they have to try to contend against, but they got nowhere to go. Just jumping around. Cannot find a third tag, and there's 2. Finally gets peaked, and this seems to be a advantage. I just was about to say this could be good for a sense, but unfortunately they're not locked away. Gimbo somehow staying alive through all of that is the biggest feat with just sank health, and that's what wins the peak. The wide swing works. That swing will stick, but the time is unfortunately pretty skinny.
And the mid-round calling from Gimbo as well, telling FRX, okay, you have to recover the spike, you can run towards B. Both members of TSM are waiting here. Hazed has the recon bolt in this 1v1 situation, and FRX to come out on top.
They know the Odin is something they have to try to go up against, so they have to pretty much use everything in the arsenal, and they currently have to clear that out. Oh no, the Prowler was almost gonna have it, and nature, the timing of the wall, in fact, benefits him so greatly. It only leaves one person, and Gimbo ain't got nowhere to go. The side of sense, so they should be looking to rotate over by mid, but pretty close. The drone only catches on 1, but there are 2 people there, the Molly as well, to slow them down.
Really nice incendiary to slow down the push through. Stim beacon in. Interestingly, as well, catches GMD off guard, but not able to secure the pick, and it's a slaughterhouse here towards tree. Shrouded stepped across over, and all of a sudden we're in a 2v5 here for Sense.
I'm dying, man. Gimbo puts out the edge. He puts out the stimmy. He's like, yo, hold that. That's for y'all. I know you can't do nothing with it, but just to let you know, I'm chilling right here.
It doesn't even like debuff you.
No, it. Round scandalous.
Ooh. Plant there on to B really quick, coming out from Sen's, already setting up for a post plant with the swarm grenades, but Hayes on the flank, shut down right off the bat by Gimbo.
4v5 for now, because there's only 1 loss. TSM slowly make their move in towards the B side, but with all the sets holding, they can now look to pop in one after the other. As of right now, though, only 1 being taken away. Looks to be just stall efforts from all the members of Sense as TSM want to do everything they can, but they're running out of time on the spike. They have to look to tap it already at half, and they can just hold it down. Corey and 7 up on A long. Right, there's still 1 chilling with an exit route, that being the Jet, of course. All the way outside, and Corey being so far up here, hears that, gets the concuss down, and bravely moves forward. Meanwhile, Guimond decides to take some their own. But they're sadly losing out on what should be essentially 2-for-1s, making only 1-for-1 by the end of it. 3v3, still pistols in their hand, but they likely got 2 free Spectres out of that engagement.
Now backing off, and TSM are all pushing up towards a Link Nile. Here's the rotation coming through, and Sense are electing to fight this as a 3-stack in towards window. Catch TSM off guard.
And I think they do exactly that. As Sense
FRX this time around, and you just got a little cross. I'd be kind of scared if FRX tries to lurk up.
Bot coming back.
They should have definitely heard of that, and yet this nature peek. Now, as soon as he catches the sight line, and now your lurker is now gone, so you lose a lot of space there. With Corey, you also managed to get 1 sense on how to kind of rethink how to look to play the round. Instead, as all 3 of them are essentially just there, they have to force their way in. They cannot clear out a single angle that's present on C. So that right there will be with 12 seconds left.
10 seconds
Nice
left.
deep dark cover coming out from Gimbo. Spike initiated here on default for Sense. There is a Hunter's Fury to play with, but in a numbers disadvantage. You don't want to risk it. And Ghoul on the lurk, good for 2. Equalizing in a 3v3. Now backing off and rotating to play with the rest of the team.
The rest of TSM now also looking to move through garage. They have to go through C link, and now they'll just play contact as they go one by one, trying to find wherever they can. But it'll be Hayes to get the trade. Down to a 2v2, the paranoia is still there. Along with the Rolling Thunder, that investment could be exactly what they need to just stop it. They'll at least get the spike to half, which is the biggest part of this. But as the round goes on, there's no cover there either. The one way not gonna work. They can't shoot it out. Hayes gets the clutch. Just to get the trademark done by A Lobby as well. So that could be big, but it seems to be B's where they're putting a lot of their attention. Spike's still pretty non-committal. Seven is watching the angle, seeing where they possibly go. That's a shot from Hayes. One down. One more maybe? Oh, can't find it.
Fortunately, not quite. Nile also having that Devour, being able to heal back up towards full. Seven is pushed up all the way here towards a lobby. Good for one despite the flashpoint. And now being able to TP out towards short as well as Sense try to take from A long.
Nature also does the flash. He's one more. That's second in. That's a spike down as well. And I was trying to maybe get one more. Seven sees two of them there. And there is one more person looking to watch the flank. Speaking of which, that's Cordy. He just tanks the shot and loses most of his life. By the way, he's cut to half. Like one body shot could possibly take him. Seven there, clean dink going over. He will be punished, and they forgot about him by the end of his GMD to finally take FRX. The spike goes down.
It was so bait because Corey didn't shoot it, so they would have that security feeling that nobody is on the flank, right? But both players now having to retake towards main. Sense doubling up in the A link as well. So well played, but you have to worry about a cosmic divide. Paint shells already being used, and GMD just has to stick the plan.
But they might not actually be able to hear this. It's already towards half. They don't know. They don't know. Now they do, but it's still towards half. The biggest part. Corey defends it. They're holding it again. They do it again. So they are ensuring, and
No
they can't
way.
get anybody. She stays alive, but that blast pack will get him. Guimon doing the most with the explosives that his kit has.
Scary backside B plants here for Sense as the Prowler already comes back in on the chase. Seven about to creep up behind Ghoul as well. It's just Nile on site, but Guimon able to secure a 3K in this round.
Consider we know how confident TSM are playing. It's a triple push out from garage and B, but A is wide open. Seven. That's one. Maybe more. Turn around. Turn around.
I'm so scared. Why?
Oh. Pain. All good. Strike goes down though. So he's managed to get one. See another. Hayes. Okay. Just takes a 2v1 somehow, some way. Ridiculousness is all I see. And Gimbo tries to get one, maybe, but
The Poco with the
I don't know if he can do anything here.
Yeah. Wait, Hayes got that pick. Okay, there is not a hero rifle or an early operator in this attacking half, but FRX already sees so much presence outside of C, looking to be isolated as well with the C's. And TSM have Sens just running in one by one into their crosshairs, leaving only two left on the retake.
Planted.
Alrighty. TSM looks to go up to 11-3. Currently where we are. All they gotta do is just get two. And as I say that, that's the and even now plays once again where we saw how they went last time, and we're pretty good. So how the rest of the map does play out. As there's a big who care? Managing to get all these people, it's just natural for nature. As he spreads himself on the site, although he dies, but the rest team solo mid shall fly. Guimon explodes on a site, and just like the name,